This episode of MMA Nuts is brought to you by HostGator, one of the top web hosting providers around. Save 60% off of shared hosting for 3 years with code MMA60. Smart Home, an easy-to-use source for lighting, security, and home entertainment products that the average do-it-yourselfer can safely install. Get 10% off with code MMANUTS10. Factor 75, get healthy meals delivered to you. Get $25 off your first order using code MMA25. Mattress Firm, mattress buying made easy with lowest prices and comfort guarantee. Save 10% off with code MMANUTS10. Defense Soap, the world's best soap for wrestlers, jiu-jitsu, and MMA athletes. Use code MMANUTS for 15% off. Hey fam, this is MMA Nuts, episode 456.
456.
My name is Ingo Weigel.
Matt Groth, MMA show. Fighting fans, sporting fans, black line between serious and ridiculous.
Hey.
Let's snap it in.
Happy belated after Christmas time.
Yeah.
We survived the holidays. Go us.
I heard yours barely survived this guy.
Yeah, the stomach flu hit the fam, and it went from the child to me, and it was violent, man. I was puking. I was like, for like 6 hours, and also coming out the other end.
Yeah.
It's like back and forth. And then you flush and you turn around.
Yeah. And then the smells. That's what gets you too. You're like, oh my god.
It's a terrible smell.
It's so brutal.
The crazy thing was, I thought I ate a lot of food that day, but everything was total liquid. It's just like whatever it was just destroyed my insides.
Yeah.
Just why is it liquid? It doesn't make sense. I don't digest food that fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it coming out like that? It's just
I couldn't tell you. I'm no doctor.
It's like if there are doctors out there, please explain to me. I can put solid foods and then everything comes out liquid for like 6 or 7 hours, and then I
violent too.
My abs hurt for 3 days, and I'm still not right. Like physically, I'm kind of worn out. Try to work exercise. I'm like, I'm kind of tired. Been resting a lot more than I usually do.
Throw your back out because you're fucking puking so hard.
Didn't throw my back.
Yeah, that shit hurts. It's violent.
Yeah, my stomach. I hate throwing up. I think you're a champ at it. I can't do it. I don't rarely ever throw up. I'm terrified of it. So I thought I was gonna die. I felt so sick.
Well, the thing is, just don't fight it. That's the problem. When you're fighting it,
yeah.
Just let it fly, and then it works easiher. It's still horrific, but if you let it give in, it's like if you're tripping balls, just
let it go.
Let it go, and wherever it takes you, it takes you. Yeah, it's gotta. And it always feels better after it comes out.
Right after
fighting
it feels great. Yeah,
fighting
that taste and all that stuff.
Yeah, brutal.
Yeah, so I don't wish that on anyone. But the holidays were fun. Otherwise, got to spend a little time with my kids, do a little holiday stuff, hang out.
And we're enjoying like 60-degree weather here in the Chicagoland area. It was fucking. I think we had 3 to 5 inches of snow on Halloween and not so much on Christmas. It's fucking 60 degrees.
Yeah, super hot.
Weird.
My son is almost 11, and he's getting to that age now where certain video games, like I'm having a hard time beating him. So we
enjoy.
We've been having this like basketball war, playing like NBA basketball on the Xbox, and we first got it, and I was kind of creaming him, and he's getting the hang of it a little bit. I was teaching him how to play and don't shoot threes all day long, and then all of a sudden, like this last couple days, I'm like, fuck, like it's third quarter, I'm like, shit, I'm down by 6. Like I can't catch this guy. Like what the fuck? He's beat me like 3 times in a row, and he thinks I'm letting him win or something, but no, he's just literally just
I think
he's just putting it to me.
Their reflexes and their learning curve, it's so much better than ours.
Yeah.
Like my daughter who's 13 was beating me years ago at shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, I'm a video game champ. Unless if it's a shooting game, I'll still beat ass.
Oh, yeah, of course.
When you're playing all this other fucking like the games the kids like to play, I'm still winning.
He surprises me now. We played some Switch stuff where, it's like party games and he's screaming at everybody. I'm like, wow, you are pretty good at gaming. Okay, alrighty then.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
It's weird because we're like gamers from, I can't even remember the first game. It's maybe 6 when I'm playing Pong on an Odyssey on a black and white TV, but we grew up as gamers and we're still getting beat, even being a gamer from a child. Which is bizarre.
Well, my taste has changed too. I'm not into the shooters so much anymore. I don't think I have the it's like too much happening. I like simple games. Simple, that's why I like the Switch. They got cool little simple shit you can play, put it down, or like little platformers you can mess around with. But these shooting games, there's like a zillion buttons and all this shit going on. Like, oh my God, I get lost in the whole details. I know you still play Battlefield. The EA has now all the Battlefields and shit available on that Access thing. You can play like 4 or 5.
Again.
I think that's a good one for $30 a year or whatever it is, $26, whatever. I think that's not a bad deal.
Yeah, because you'd have access to the hockey too.
Hockey, basketball, football, everything. That's EA basically in the last. I think they let you go back 3 years in the catalog for the sports games, so you can. Pretty cool. I think it's a good deal, but kids.
Yeah, because my whatever that thing is, the Game Pass.
Yeah.
I think mine expires at the end of February.
Oh, so does mine. How do you change it back to? Can you change it back to just a regular subscription? I tried to figure that out. I have no idea.
To what? What do you mean?
To have just Xbox like live, but not have the. You still got to pay the $5, whatever it is, right?
Well, it goes to like $15 a month.
Yeah, but how do you turn off? How do you revert it from the Game Pass? Because they fuck with us when they did that.
Well, there was an option like when you sign up to tell it to don't renew. So there's that tweak in there.
But then you don't have Xbox Live anymore.
No, you still have Xbox Live.
You do?
But you won't have the Game Pass. There was an option. I know I read about it, but...
Okay. I thought they were married together in that.
No, it was just for that part when you bought the Game Pass, you had it for as long as you had Xbox Live for whatever it was, $1 for whatever the rest of your subscription was. So.
All right. Fair enough. Hey, should we talk some MMA?
This
is an MMA show after all, Matt. Come on here.
So we had the Bellator Japan, right?
With the Z.
Bellator.
2 of them.
Ryzen, their co-mingled card.
Yes.
We got a scissor fight. We're just going to talk about the main event because fuck me. Rampage Jackson versus Fedor. Fedor Emelianenko. And they had that fucking announcer. We were just talking about it beforehand. She sounds like a witch. She's like tearing vocal cords. Just Emelianenko!
He's turning purple.
I'm like, what? This lady's still alive? I feel a little witchy up in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
So they have their 10-minute intros, and wow, Rampage Jackson. What can you say?
He's a little svelte, Matt. I mean, doughy.
A svelte 265. Fucking. And
he's got chubbiness. He seemed embarrassed in the weigh-ins. He's like, "What do you? Do you see that?"
He weighed backwards.
Like, what are you guys all doing here? I thought I didn't have to do this anymore. Like, he was all. At first, I thought he was kidding. I'm like, no, he's embarrassed to take his shirt off. Like, yeah. It's like a.
But Jesus Christ. Here's a guy who made fun of that guy titties on the show, and now Rampage is the titties guy.
He's got titties and a
huge
belly.
Gut. He's like Roy Nelson.
Yeah. How does that happen?
I had dinner with him,
Video games?
He fucking ate all the cheesecake in the world at dinner. Like, what are you doing? You're an MMA fighter. I understand enjoying yourself, but I
mean,
think,
you've eaten all the cheesecake.
Right.
At least once.
Yeah. But I understand, here's a guy who was fighting at light heavyweight, so now you give him the freedom of heavyweight, like, fuck, I can eat anything. And if you've restricted yourself for so many years, it's just like a Gina Carano H-bomb. Like, you're just going off the rails. She's thick as fuck, too, right now. By the way.
Sexy thick or just thick?
I don't know.
Let me Google this shit.
She's in a Mandalorian, and she's been wearing some outfits. She's probably pushing 200 right now. She's big, but you can find some outfits of her.
I'm looking right now, sir. Let's see.
I'll probably post some shit.
Yeah, she's a little thick. Holy moly, what happened?
There was a Mandalorian welcome party. There's a yellow dress with her, and she's super thick. I think if you...
Good Lord, she looked like...
the meat bomb.
Like, what's her face? The princess. Where's the yellow dress?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Belle? Belle.
Okay.
Belle. Beauty.
But like 300 pounds heavier.
Jesus.
I don't know if it's healthy. I can't see what's going on. Yeah, she's the titty balls are growing exponentially.
Rackness.
So
I don't know. If you're gonna be stocky, right, as a woman, you gotta have the breasts. I think if that's a good combo. So like it balances everything out. You know what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying.
If you're gonna be like thick, like super thick, like extra thick, like really thick, you gotta have big titties with it.
That's what's up.
It's important. You can't have. It's otherwise you're like,
Yeah, you can't.
You need something to hold on to.
Say, if you're a fat bitch and you don't have fat titties, go fuck yourself? Is that what you're trying to say? That's what I thought I heard.
I mean,
coming from that side of the room.
I'm not going to stop you
Okay.
from saying that. It's, you know.
It is what it is. Let's talk about Rampage and his titties. See, this is how we get on the tangent, but let's talk about the fight. 265 Rampage, I think 240 Fedor. I think Rampage threw all of 6 strikes in the fight, and he looked winded after strike 3.
It's like, oh.
Like, what are you doing? It was a lot of defense, too. A lot of high guard, you know.
Sure.
He's trying to slip and not working. Fedor looked on point, man. He looked sharp.
Very sharp.
And then, what, like 3 minutes in? Something like that? He fucking cranks Rampage in the tempo.
Yep.
Rampage goes down. Looked like he tapped, didn't he?
Kind of, he's like, he's shaking his head. He's like, nah,
I'm good, man.
I'm good. That's
it. And after the fight, Rampage tweets this out. He says, win some, lose some, get paid for all. What? So I can just get fat and show up, get KO'd, and everything's cool.
Well, he did. I thought he did say he was going to talk about losing some weight, maybe. I think he needs to lose about 29 pounds at least.
Well, if
not 30.
That's how he's going to show up, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Unless he was injured. I mean, I can understand an injury.
He never liked running. You remember the show when he was like, they're showing him, he's like, I run miles. I'm like, dude, I fucking run. That's not running. I don't know what the hell you were doing.
Speed walking.
It's like speed running.
Sped walking.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. He's talking about running
walk.
6 miles. I'm like, no.
I don't know.
Thinking that pace is going to take you 3 days. So.
But I'll tell you what, this version of Rampage, I don't ever want to see him fight again.
No.
Like, you should just hang it up. If you're just showing up, because this is, to me, it looked 100% like I'm collecting a paycheck.
Yeah.
And that tweet confirmed it for me. And that is not what we want to see.
No, I agree. Nope.
And then he had some other comment, which was kind of funny pre-fight. He's doing some interview. He says, Fedor has ruined his sex life because when he's having sex, all he can think about is Fedor with a straight face, hitting some chick doggy style, wearing nothing but his Christmas sweater.
Oh, fuck. I have that sweater. I should have worn that.
Oh, yeah, you
Remember
do.
that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
Yes. I thought about actually wearing that out
out.
before, but I don't know if people would get it.
One or two people would understand.
Yeah.
Like, hey, man, Fedor.
Yeah.
The Fedor!
We should go see like a MMA fight at a bar or something. I'll wear it if we do that.
People would
Or
know.
to be like, whoa, that dude's cool. He's wearing blue jeans
That's
too,
right.
right?
Yes.
Okay. That'd be a good Halloween outfit.
Like, are you Freddy Krueger or
I am
something?
the Fedor, but I have too much hair to be Fedor. You could be the Fedor.
Could be. But I'd have to shave that. That ain't happening. I don't shave ever.
That's
Fuck
right.
that.
Not even my balls. There's like hair. It's like
Well, I'll shave it. You gotta shave that.
the balls.
You gotta have respect for yourself.
True.
And others. What else is going on in this crazy world of MMA?
Well, it's the end of the year, Matt, and it's
Yeah.
the end of a decade, an era of time.
Yeah.
And I found this article on MMA Fighting talking
Okay.
about the top 10 fighters of the decade.
Okay,
Yes.
sweet.
So I'm going to go backwards.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Number 10, Tony Ferguson.
No.
Number 9, Chris Cyborg.
Okay.
Number 8, Henry Cejudo.
No.
Number 7, Stipe. I know you're going to say no.
No.
Miocic. Number 6, Georges St. Pierre.
He's when I say yes and no, it means it's not in the order, but yes or no is they should be in the top 10. GSP 100% should be.
Conor McGregor at number 5.
Of the decade, yeah, because he brought some shit to MMA
did.
that MMA didn't have. So
Demetrius Johnson at number 4.
no,
Daniel Cormier, number 3.
I have to pontificate on that for a second.
I think that's a maybe for me.
Yeah, because it
He's on
depends
the
who
list.
else I put in that list.
Yeah,
he may
yeah.
get bumped.
Habib Nurmagomedov, number 2.
I don't want to put him in there, but he's a maybe.
Can you guess who's number 1?
Ronda Rousey,
No. But you're in the ballpark-ish, sort of.
Amanda Nunes.
No, it's not a female.
Well, I should.
But it's
Well,
drama. It's drama like a female.
Drama like a
Who has
female.
drama like a female?
John Jones.
Thank you, John Jones at number one.
100%.
You think that's? I think out of all,
But-
that's a fair assessment.
Where the fuck is Jose Aldo?
Okay.
If you're talking about the decade, there was a stretch. You got a John Jones, Jose Aldo, Anderson Silva, GSP.
What about Diaz? Nate Diaz doesn't make the list.
Again, in consideration, it depends where else you go with your top 10.
Mhm.
Tito's not in it.
Nope. You put Daniel Cormier in there, but I don't know.
I don't get it.
It's a tough one. It's a hard list to make, I think, for 10 years. And thinking back, like, was Anderson Silva still in the mix? When did he get knocked out? 5 years ago? 7 years ago?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like, when does that time frame start and end, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you could be wiping some of those guys off. I'm just going, man. I remember the stretches where all those guys were champs for fucking so long.
Yes.
And then they get whitewashed away so easily because of the new guys coming in. And I get Nurmagomedov hasn't lost, and Ferguson's on like a fucking crazy win streak, and blah, blah, blah. But greatest of the 10 years? Fuck no.
No Amanda Nunes.
And I mean, she's had success in the last 2.
Good point.
And but people are saying, and some arguing, that she's the greatest woman fighter of all time. And how is she not on there?
Yeah, that's
You
a
know?
good point. I mean, she very well could be the greatest ever. Don't know.
I don't know. I think that list is bullshit.
Sketchy. MMA fighting sketchy.
It's
Questionable.
bullshit at best. And it feels like a little UFC endorsed. Like, hey, here's our top 10. Put this out.
Yeah. I agree. Tony Ferguson, though. Come on.
He hasn't even held a, interim belt, not a legit belt.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So I'd like to revisit that next week.
You see the
Hopefully a mental note.
UFC rally poster has been officially released. Junior Santos versus Curtis Blaydes. Our boy from Chicago.
That's a tough fight for Mr. Dos Santos.
It is. I feel like Blaydes is one of those guys that's been on the cusp for a while, like a couple years now. And he used to train with Caprito back 6-7 years ago, and Caprito was like, dude, that motherfucker is strong. Like, he talking about like how he would get thrown around. And this is a guy who's trained with Brock.
Right.
And it was like, this guy's strong as fuck. So I feel like he's been up and coming for a while.
Yeah.
This could be the fight, I think, that sets him, apart. If he can knock out Dos Santos, I think that can push him into that upper tier. He's going to get a title fight. It's
Well, he's got the wrestling and he's got the ground and pound. It's just gotta get the striking tweaked a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I mean, Dos Santos, it should be an easy takedown and fucking elbow him into submission. Plus, striking wise, like Dos Santos, just not the same guy.
No.
Just not the same guy.
Yeah. It's a sad story. You got beat into like childhood by Cain Velasquez
You're trying to say things over there.
multiple times. Remember how he looked after those
Takes
fights?
a little
It
while
was
to
horrible,
school. I
man.
know what you're saying.
It's crazy. So
It's tough. Do you see Rory MacDonald signed with the PFL?
no. Why did he do that?
That's the question. Bellator didn't offer him a contract.
Huh. Not interested, huh?
No, and now he's going to his third organization in not so many years, chasing that $1 million prize. You only have to beat a handful of people to get in that tournament and win $1 million.
Okay.
And he just missed it with that Bellator one.
Yeah.
Like their fucking tournament, but it seems weird. I don't know why Bellator passed. Like, did they not see value in
Probably
that?
not.
Maybe they overpaid. Like, fuck, man. We thought you were going to be this dominant champion, and you lost, and you lost.
Well, I mean, I don't think he's polarizing and doesn't draw crowds.
Good point.
And he's a little bit like weird, awkward socially. So, and then there's like this whole thing with the God and I want to fight, but I don't want to fight,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure.
But I feel like if you have the right PR person,
Yeah.
you could curtail that persona. And he needs to be the Canadian psycho. That is his
Yeah.
persona. And along the lines of the American Psycho, the Christian Bale character, but you fucking Rory MacDonald that shit somehow, right? I don't know how he does it. Does he dress up like a Joker? I don't give a fuck what he does, but cut his hand off with the when he's stabbing an avocado. Like, do we have video of that when he cut his hand? Like, he needs to embrace the crazy. Maybe he's just not embracing the crazy.
Embrace the crazy.
Like GSP, right?
Yeah, he just embraced his woman and had 3 babies.
Right. And Faraz Zahabi was on the Joe Rogan podcast, and he was talking about how crazy GSP was. He said when they go to a hotel room, he likes to put something in front of the door in case the aliens come in. I forgot what he said it was, but something in front of the door.
Tinfoil?
No, it was like a roller bar or something. I forgot what he said exactly.
I have bad news. I am red.
Okay.
Is red bad?
Yeah, red is, you're still good, but get another battery. I'm about to order some new
Temporary
batteries.
timeout.
But he places that there so that if the aliens come, they won't know they disturbed it, and he'll know because that thing will be out of place when they wake up. So he'll know the aliens have got him.
It's crazy, man. I'm back. Back to green.
All right. We've lost half our batteries in like the last. That's weird how they're all failing.
It's funny how that works because I was like, for some reason I'm talking to you. I'm like, I should check my battery, and I look down. It's red. It's like a thing. Somehow I knew. We knew. So he put the thing in front of the door, and then if it's moved, he knows.
Yeah. The aliens.
It couldn't be like a strong breeze came by.
It couldn't be like, housekeeping, me jerk you off. What hotel is this?
Maybe he's got another personality living in there, and it's like a gay man who.
I always thought he was 100%.
I thought so too, but apparently not. I mean, he doesn't.
It doesn't matter if he's married.
It doesn't really matter.
It
could still be gay, but maybe the aliens is like a code word for.
You fucking pumped up the ass of 10 men full of semen.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Like a bunch of truckers come in and run a train on this guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like that's what truckers do. Are you
They
a trucker?
run trains.
What do? We run trains.
Oh, Matt, truckers drive trucks.
They don't run trains?
No.
Maybe they run trains on the weekend.
Conductor drives trains. Or
I get it.
Controls. What do you call that? Conducts?
Yeah.
Why do they call it a conductor?
Isn't that like a maestro?
A maestro. Hey, maestro. Fucking guy. Remember that guy? He's totally talking shit to me all the time. George. Remember he used to call me,
that guy.
call me maestro?
Yeah, I forgot about
So
that.
condescending.
We're talking about our Krav Maga instructor.
So condescending.
What's up, maestro?
I don't know what he called that. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, man?
He's fucking with you.
All the time.
Oh,
Asshole.
shit. That guy was fucking crazy.
Nuts,
he was
dude.
so military based. Holy, he killed people for sure,
Yes.
that guy. I miss that guy. We should go back to some training.
Fuck you, I'm not doing that.
He can't, we might be able to take him. How old is he? He's got to be like 60 now.
We are not taking him.
No, we're not. Not even if we attacked him at the same time, we're not taking
Oh,
a chance.
chance. His head was like all neck.
He was he was so gacked up on the shit and the sauce.
Remember how he would walk? We'd always make fun of that because this guy didn't walk. He like kind of like strolled everywhere. It was like the one speed, which is like half walking. Because he's like...
It was like Husmar Palharis's build, but it was just so stocky, and the amount of knowledge he had was insane.
Really, really great teacher, though.
Yes.
And pushed
and
us...
he was probably one of the best teachers we ever had, because he broke it down so simple. I like everything 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like, I love
It was good.
numbered and easy. Where we had all these other instructors where shit just did not sink in. Like throughout every discipline we've trained, he was probably the best as far as like what he taught and what got into my head.
I agree. And I think that was the best physical shape I ever been in. Was after like a year doing that with that. I mean,
I remember running hills like it was nothing. I'd be like, phew, phew, phew. And then you got to that point where you were able to tell yourself, you're not fucking tired. Like you think you're tired, but you know you can push harder. Because that was what that class taught you too. Is like you've got other gears, you just don't know you have them until you need to push. You can mentally push yourself.
All right, I'm in. Let's do it, man.
No, but like you can. There's a caveat to this. Age fucks you up because you can push, but your body will break now.
Yes.
So there's a point like when we were doing that. I may have been. It's 2009. So So that's 10 years ago. So I am 36. That's about the end of my age of,
I agree.
like, I could push hard then, but I will break now.
Yeah, your body is less pliable and stuff. I'm trying actually, this week I'm doing a free week trial of F45. It's like
what's that?
It's like CrossFit without the barbells. So
what are you using for?
It's supposed to be less dangerous and less chance.
But what are you using? What are you lifting and like how?
I don't know.
It's body weight.
I have no idea. I'm just
no barbells.
Doing it with the woman. She's like, "Do you want to do it?" I'm like, "Okay." I don't know. She's pretty fit. And I'm like,
could be machine.
I could die.
Machine would be safer.
It's no machines. It's without the barbells, I guess. But maybe dumbbells or kettlebells. I don't know.
Oh,
balls?
Your choices are rubber bands, body weight.
Maybe it's rubber bands.
Barbell, machine.
I'm gonna do it 4 days this week.
Or it could just be mental. You could just be sitting there thinking about lifting weights.
There's a study they did that actually people who watch people working out actually burn calories. It's an interesting study. If you look it up, it's a thing. Don't think that means you can sit on your couch and eat bonbons, but I'm just saying that you burn calories by watching people exercise.
So here's a question. If I watch 2 hours of porn a day, what does that do for me then? Am I burning calories? Am I gaining maneuvers?
Gaining maneuvers? You were trying to get porn maneuvers?
Ooh.
Depends what kind of porn.
Depends what I'm into.
Bestiality?
I'm going to take a pass on that one.
Okay. Little German Scheisse videos?
I'm going to take a pass on that too.
Little pissing videos? How crazy are you getting? How crazy are we getting?
It depends.
This is doggy style, missionary?
It depends. Depends what I'm into that day. Every day it rotates. Do you have a login to a porn website?
I do not. Why do you ask?
I'm just saying.
Are you going to send me something?
No, I'm just saying that maybe I have one. And then I can go back on, you can save videos, you can look at shit. It's all free.
Okay, your point being?
I have different tastes some days.
Oh,
so you can check your history too.
Make playlists.
So maybe you're checking out some shit when you're high as fuck.
Okay.
Or you're wasted. Like, what am I into? What did I check out this week? Like, what the fuck? I shouldn't be looking at that.
I actually don't like looking at porn anymore. It's
good
weird.
for you. That's probably healthy.
It's like a thing that I'm not into. It's strange. I used to be into it, and I was like, nah. I like, I feel like it desensitizes my ability to be present with the real thing. You know what I'm saying? He's like, what the fuck?
All right, this guy's talking about
what are you talking
long
about?
cock and balls.
I want to save it up. So that give the full girth when it's delivered. Deliver it strong.
Hey.
Yeah. I want to, like, what do you call that? It's like you don't run a marathon before the race,
Sure you do.
Oh.
Well, maybe not a marathon, but
you gotta like
you can build up. You gotta build your stamina.
I'm good.
I only need 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Sorry.
I'm about efficiency.
Okay.
Let's get back to MMA.
Wow.
We're so fucking tangent off. I'm sorry. It's been a while. We haven't been fucking.
Hey, speaking of efficiency,
God.
Like a week ago, Josh Barnett mysteriously got kicked out of a Bellator 235 headliner for an undisclosed illness. Has there been any news about what's actually wrong with this guy?
What?
I mean, maybe
Steroids? Well, he did kill Affliction.
I think he might have potentially popped positive for some stuff.
He did seem sick. He did an interview. I think it was the same day that he. Well, it wasn't him saying he was too sick. It was the doctors saying you're too fucking sick. Because I think they pumped him full of like 2 IVs worth of fucking enzymes and the good stuff. The
good stuff. Sperm.
Hey, if that's what it takes to get you back
delivered
in the game,
rectally.
whatever you need.
Okay.
If the doctor orders it, it's all good, man.
Dr. Barrett would be all like, I'm just gonna have to go ahead and deliver this.
Doctor, I feel good. Hey, how about Nikki Sixx? Should we talk about him?
Sure.
Fucking talk about MMA. Geez, how old is that motherfucker? And did you see like what good a shape he was in? And he was talking about the tours and like how many injuries he had in the last tour. Because they're on this fucking huge comeback tour. Motley Crue, Def Leppard, Poison, and Joan Jett. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, they open, and Joan opens, and then Poison. She doesn't seem to fit the bill, but I think they just wanted to check so we could be politically correct. Or
like a
shit.
banger backstage.
I don't know. Eek. That's tough. She's like 4'2" and like 70 years old.
Okay, never mind. I don't think that would stop them, though.
Well, they're the same age. They're the same ballpark. But I was just saying, Nikki Sixx, he looks in phenomenal shape.
He does. He has like if you look up the injuries, though, he's got like a huge, he's like a hit by a bowling ball, a truck.
Well, it's not easy to perform like they perform, man. Yeah. Like, if you want to see a rock show, it's not like these guys are stationary, right?
It's hard on your body. Playing those shows night in and night out
for hours upon hours, right? You're probably putting a 2-hour set, right?
At least, yeah.
And fucking getting after it, and then travel. Like, good luck being in your 60s doing all that shit. So you gotta
do the yogas, Matt. Yoga is good for your body. I do the yoga.
Loosen the shit up.
Oh yeah, keeps you nice and pliable.
That's what it's all about. It's pliability. So let's talk about. We've got this Conor McGregor, Donald Cerrone card, UFC 246 coming up. The UFC was so kind. They said, you know what? Conor McGregor's coming back, so we're going to treat you to a nice little price increase, and we're going to raise the price of the UFC pay-per-view to what? $64.95 now? $99.95. And I like how they were bragging when they got that ESPN deal. They said, oh, we know it's going to cost you a little money per year, so we're going to lower the price of the pay-per-view, but now, just for 1 year, we're going to raise the price back up for Conor McGregor. And that card is dog shit. Dog shit. Did we find the card, UFC 246? Like, holy crap. It may be the worst card of the century.
Yes, we have UFC 246. I see the card. Conor McGregor. Holly Holm versus Raquel Pennington.
Ugh.
Claudia Gadelha versus Alexa Grasso. Anthony Pettis versus Diego Ferreira. Who's Diego Ferreira? I do not know.
I think he won a UFC Brazil, or was in the contention for one of the tough shows or something.
And then
Roxanne Modafferi versus Macy Barber. Andrew Philly versus Sodiq Youssef. Drew Dover. I mean, it's just like blah,
this looks like a free card.
Exactly.
Minus the main event.
So basically, you're paying for Conor McGregor versus Donald Cerrone.
I feel like they put everybody on the card that doesn't get pay-per-view points. I wonder why they would do
that. Because they need to pay Conor like all the money, and part of the problem is probably because how do you pay Conor McGregor more money if he doesn't get a slice of the pay-per-view? He may not get a slice of the pay-per-view, so maybe that $5 extra is half to Conor, half to ESPN, UFC, I don't know who, but I just sigh because I'm okay if you raise the price because they did it for one of his fights, but in the past, remember, like, oh, this one's going to be $5 more, but it was a card worthy of charging $5 more.
Yes.
And now we're just charging $5 more because Conor McGregor's fighting.
You're on Wikipedia?
Yeah, look.
Getting hit by the please pay us money?
Me.
How come yours is bigger? Mine's like a little... Oh, you clicked on it. You can make it smaller.
Oh, I didn't click on anything.
Oh, no, I can't make it smaller.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Wikipedia.
Like an F word.
Bastards.
Here's a good one. So Mark Raimondi tweeted this out. He says, Nevada State Athletic Commission has suspended PFL's Alex Nicholson 4 years for testing positive for 3 steroids.
Whoa.
Stemming from an in-competition sample. In competition, 3. This is like Chael Sonnen. I think Chael had 4, so you didn't even beat him. In relation to his October 31st PFL playoff bout, Nicholson was suspended and fined $15,000. The steroids were nandrolone, drostanolone, and trembolone.
Those are like, I don't know how you can get busted for those anymore because those are pretty tested. It's like stupid to have that.
Well, and it said he said he never responded to the complaint against him and didn't defend himself. So maybe like the Stephan Bonnar one where he just like, this is going to be my last fight. I'm going to do all the fucking steroids and see what happens. And fuck it. I'm out 4 years. I was going to fucking not fight anymore anyway. So I don't know what to say about that. But
you win some, you lose some.
You going to go out with a bang?
Yeah.
You got anything else?
I'm done.
Your mountains.
The mountains.
Oh, sorry. I got to look and see what this guy's looking at. They said on February 22nd, they're going to do the rematch of Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury.
Ooh.
And I don't know what the cost of the pay-per-view is going to be. I don't remember what the last time was. It's probably 75. I think last time was 75. And it's weird because this one is a pay-per-view between Fox and ESPN. Because you got all these guys who are signed by this and that, and it's boxing. There's fuckery involved. It's probably going to be a draw again. It's a problem because Fury's a good boxer. Wilder's got a lot of power. I thought Fury won the last fight. He got robbed. But it's boxing. So you got to come to expect shenanigans, right? Like I think their goal is always, how do we get another fight out? We got to have controversy.
Yes.
You can't have a straight up decision. But if someone knocks somebody out, what are you gonna do? You know, I mean, it's finality.
Yep.
And did you see the Overeem?
Yes. They fixed his face.
Wolverine, I'm like, holy fuck. The before and after, like,
Pretty crazy. It's like only 10
plugged
days
in.
later or something, right?
12 days later, from like a gash and a half on his lip to nothing. That doesn't make sense. Like, how is that possible?
The human body is a beautiful thing, man. It heals.
12
quickly.
days?
12 days.
I got a gash on my head. Like, you can't. I don't know if it's still there.
There's all the good drugs
there,
still there.
Fuck, that was no 12 days. That was a while to heal. I had a plastic surgeon stitch me up.
He heals. Maybe he's on the good stuff.
Yeah. Oh, we were talking about Tony Ferguson. Let's see his new training technique. Oh, my shit's on point. Hopefully I'm muted. We don't need volumes. Stick and move. Stick, move. Stick, stick. Oh, spinning elbow. That's what it's all about. Maybe I should do that.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe we should rain this place full of them.
Dicks. Just dicks everywhere.
I thought we talked about this, right?
Flying dicks.
Gonna have, well, I thought we were going to have seatbelts.
Yes.
Right? Just in case. And then I thought we were going to have a button where just dicks come down.
Yeah.
Maybe one in the middle so it's a pendulum and can
Just hit us.
no, maybe
Can
just
throw it at
just miss us. Like that video with the parakeets I just showed you.
Yeah,
Like, like a dick.
I like it.
It's all about dicks. Just really close to your face, but not in it.
I feel like this is a fantasy of yours.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
As long as they're black, you can go.
Great.
You're safe then.
I'm
Moving right along. So, if this is your girlfriend and her wife, how do you respond to this video? She's got a headset on, virtual reality. Boom. And then accidentally breaks your TV. Probably use a little volume.
What the fuck?
She fucking breaks your TV.
Just to buy a new one.
Boxing then. How mad are you?
I'm not that mad.
Okay. At least you fucking took a swing.
Yeah.
But I've seen women playing the Wii. My brother's girlfriend over here and getting closer and closer to the TV. I feel that's on the guy. Because I got up and I'm like, hey, you're a little too close to the TV. Step back. Just please step back right now.
Yep.
You don't let them get that close. Especially if you're wearing that fucking headset. You got to expect some shit's going on.
Why didn't you need a TV at all for the headset? That's
You don't. But I think that's more for the people watching so they can see what she's doing.
Okay.
You gotta
check your women, man.
exactly.
Check that shit at the door.
Yes.
Take a sip.
Let's do a tweet of the week. This goes to Mac Malley. He says, I heard they're making EA UFC 4
They are.
so realistic that anytime you try to do Tony Ferguson versus Khabib, the game freezes up. 100%.
I like that. I still haven't played UFC 3, but it's part of EA Access. I might download it and check it out.
Yeah, I gave up on all those. I remember playing them with my daughters. Like, we play, like, Ronda Rousey versus Kat Zingano, Ronda Rousey versus Miesha Tate. I thought it was cool back then, because then they could show them, like, some of the moves. You can
See,
pick up
women
some
can
shit.
fight too,
You
ladies.
can pick up some shit from there.
Okay.
Here's this Lena Kova wishing everyone a Merry Christmas. I appreciate a good Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Yuletide right there, my friend.
That's right.
That's a nice booty.
It's felt. It's tight. It's tight. Do a little astronauts.
It's time for astronauts.
That's right. I feel we need more epic music.
And sausage, man.
And like bass.
And the Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears bowl of sausage. Like, what? You could change the outcome of any past fight. What fight would you choose and how would you change it?
Outcome of any past fight.
There's a bunch.
I would say.
Do you want BJ Penn versus GSP2?
I knew you'd say that. Yes, I'm thinking that one.
The opposite?
That one I would like to see the opposite. Instead of GSP smothering Penn, maybe a Penn smother GSP.
Yeah.
I
would like Anderson Silva versus Rich Franklin. The exact opposite, where Rich catches him in the clinch and Anderson doesn't know how to get out of it and he fucks him up nonsensically.
Yes, I would like to see Damian Maia get a submission on Anderson Silva in the 4th round of that title fight.
Fuck yeah.
That would be great.
I'd like to see Chael Sonnen not get triangled by Anderson Silva.
Yes.
And was that the fight he tested positive, or was that? No, it was the John Jones fight.
John Jones fight.
Oof. Or if it goes another round, the toe's broken.
I'd like to see
Chael wins.
Gustafsson beat John Jones in that fight because he actually won. And see what would happen after that. How does John Jones deal with the loss on his record?
I'd like to see Brock Lesnar beat Alistair Overeem with a body kick.
That would be nice.
And then pound Cain Velasquez into submission.
Mm-hmm.
And go on for a 3-year run at heavyweight.
I'd like to see Ronda Rousey win a couple more fights so that her and Chris Cyborg would have fought.
Yeah, that's the one fight that, oof, God, that would have been a destruction of Ronda Rousey and well warranted from all the shit that woman talked, Ronda, to her.
True.
There's so many.
Many. But, this is why we fight people.
True.
Because you never know.
All right. We'll move on. Jared Christians asks, whatever happened to Mike Dolce and the Dolce diet? Well, I feel like Rampage was on the Dolce diet for his last fight.
Was he? Dolce disappeared. He wrote a book.
He went way out. You don't hear anything about that guy anymore. I think he's still around, but...
Let me Google.
I'm trying to think. I think he fucked up someone's weight loss. Was it Joanna Jędrzejczyk? There was some fighter that there was an issue where someone missed weight or was close to missing weight. But he's definitely not getting the publicity that he used to. And I think a lot of the guys it's more on the down low now.
He's still got a website.
There was another guy, I think Lockhart was doing it too. Like it was Dolce and Lockhart. And how about more fighters moving up in weight?
Yeah. They can eat.
I don't know, cheesecake. All day, all night, all day.
Cheesecake sounds good right now, man. Don't tease me.
I'm going right to bed. No cheesecakes.
Yeah, I'm not having... I don't even know where to get cheesecake at this hour. It's not possible.
I probably have one in my freezer.
Cheesecake? Why?
Because I got paid in cheesecakes once. Or actually, I didn't, but my brother got paid in cheesecakes. He did a speaking opportunity for free, and they decided to pay him in cheesecakes.
How many?
Like 5. Here's 5 cheesecakes. Like, anytime someone comes to speak, we pay them in cheesecakes. I'm like, okay. My brother's not going to eat cheesecakes, so they all went right to me. Bryce loves them. And then Rodrigo Machado will close it out. It's time. £, Nuts Roll, £, Matt Rape Train, £, Ingo Sugar Daddy. So number 1, my new goal is to try to figure out what type of guy is Henry Cejudo. And I came up with some more theories. I appreciate the thumb up, middle, and down response. Okay. Henry Cejudo is the type of guy who loses on purpose in the next Olympics just so he can have a silver medal. Henry Cejudo is the type of guy that the lifeguard blows a whistle at if he gets past the 4-foot marker in the public pool. Henry Cejudo is the type of guy that walks into the grocery store and announces the champ is here to fucking crickets. You're fading on this one.
It's not great.
Henry Cejudo is the type of guy to sue the Department of Highways for building the roads too close to his asshole. I don't know what that means, but I like it. It'd be redeeming. Henry Cejudo is the type of guy to do a muscle up to take a piss. We should have closed on the other one.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to reorder. I like to be fresh when I read these, so my reaction
asshole
is...
I have no clue what that means.
I don't know.
It's just funny.
Of course. Would you rather have the ability to solve any mathematical equation in your head instantly, or communicate in any existing language in the world with perfect fluency?
The language.
100%.
Who
Like,
cares
why do
about
I
math?
need to do math?
I'm not
I'm
stupid.
not a fucking idiot savant retard.
No.
You know?
Nobody uses math.
I don't want to be Matt Damon
No.
in whatever that movie was, where he's doing
Good Will
math.
Hunting?
Like, fuck you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I wouldn't mind being Matt
What is
Damon, like in
maths?
general.
Right.
You know, that would be okay, but not in that movie. Right? Yeah.
Would you rather continue with your life or restart it?
Continue.
Yeah, I don't want to do over. I just want to do this and be done. Just fucking sleep forever. MMANUTS Zombie Show, episode number 3, Amazons, part number 1.
Ooh, Amazon women. All right.
Back in the camp, the day starts with Matt working out by deadlifting some heavy weights while Cyborg spots him. Ooh, I like this. Should toss my salad. And she keeps yelling motivational quotes in Portuguese. And that's perfect because I can speak all languages fluently at any time. Meanwhile, Ingo is talking with the children of the camp and teaching them BJJ. He talks to them. He says, all right, everyone, listen up. This is my dojo. And my dojo, we build character.
Okay.
We reveal character. We never lie. We identify leaders. We eliminate posers. We reveal leaders. And we build champions of life.
I like it.
After that, Matt and Ingo can be seen drinking a gluten-free beer in the middle of the camp, just chilling.
So far, so good. Life is good in season 3. Episode
true.
3? Episode 3?
Episode 3, part 1.
Okay.
Damian Maya approaches you guys and tells you about something that could be a problem.
Uh-oh.
Apparently, there is the Amazon queen named Angela White, and he says, look at that picture of her, guys. You're not going to regret it.
Oh, my, who the fuck is Angela White?
Porn star.
Yikes.
And she is organizing a group of super hot women genetically improved to have sex and kill men.
At the same time?
Something like that. You guys must now embark on a new mission besides killing zombies, which is to dominate those women and subdue the Amazon queen. You guys suit up. Matt wears an open leather jacket with a back logo saying, "Here comes the rape train." A white MMA Japanese pride t-shirt, jeans armed with 2 sawed-off shotguns.
Okay.
Shoot him sideways. Kill shot! Ingo uses a black no-sleeve t-shirt with the front logo saying, "Call me your sugar daddy." A red bandana on his head and armed with a katana.
I like it. That's how I would roll.
You guys head south. Continue.
In search of the Amazon women. But we run into a camp of something. Midgets.
Oh. Are they gay?
Gay
Hopefully.
midget zombies
Okay.
that we have to kill. I don't know. We run into a... I've run myself into a corner. We're going to take this story.
Well, but apparently Ingo had just fallen down to his head on a rock, so he's passed out and he's dreaming about this.
Okay.
So,
it's all a dream.
Then we step upon the real camp, and it's a bunch of the new Amazonian women's.
We're having a naked dance orgy.
Right, and there's a good 10 of them. And
100.
100.
Yes.
Perfect. Each one hotter than the next.
Correct. All sweating and glistening and,
Right.
and muscular and just very sensual, right?
That's right. And they see us and they assume the position.
And not shaven, just bush.
Right. And they assume the position. The position is a doggy style. 100 ladies ready. Just ready. So instead of us delivering the payload, we take our shotguns out. Angle just starts slicing heads off from one side. I start shotgunning heads off from the other side. And then we fuck them.
And then we deliver the payload.
That's right. Then we deliver the payload. We fuck them nonsensically in their throat holes, which have been exposed from the kill shots.
Okay.
And that's what it's all about. It's all about the kill shot.
Where's Angela White is the question.
Oh, we haven't gotten to her yet.
Ah.
She gets so turned on by this shit. She's
Fingering herself.
feverishly.
Feverishly.
To the point where I feel like she gets rug burn.
Okay.
Because you could probably
Smoke
get a rug burn, right?
Smoke and fire and flames.
Sets herself on fire. Was that spontaneously combusts herself from the amount of friction? Because I could imagine zombies are super dry.
Probably.
In the downstairs area. Wink, 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 wink. That's.
Okay.
Somehow we win yet again. And then we drink more gluten-free beer because apparently zombies know how to make it really well.
Okay. And then life is good after that. We're both smoking cigars, reminiscing about the day.
And then I toss one of their asses, like a salad.
Okay.
Because
Wow.
I gotta eat a zombie ass just to see what it's all about.
All right.
I gotta see, is this all right? Like, do I have to worry about diseases? It probably doesn't matter in an apocalyptic kind of world. If you're gonna toss a salad, you might as well toss a zombie salad.
All right.
Let's move right along. We're not in knowledge yet. We're close. Fuck, marry, kill. Celebrity Edition number 71. Adult Adventures number 7. Amy Reed, Brie Olson, and Cody Lane.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start with Amy Reed.
All right.
It's okay. Yeah. Doesn't move the needle. It's like Nate Diaz.
That's all you right there.
Brie Olson.
For sure.
Goddamn right. She's already wedded. Pregnated. And then Cody Lane. Look at her.
She looks dangerous. I think you gotta fuck Cody Lane.
Agree.
Brie Olsen I'm gonna pass on. I'll marry the first one.
Okay. I'll kill that first one.
Yeah.
A little too thin.
Mm-hmm.
A little meat on the bone.
Socially, politically, it's completely incorrect. But it's okay.
It's all good. I'll sit here for the rest of the night.
It's a nice booty.
Any knowledge?
No.
I'll just say the whole theme of this is some people just want to see the world burn. So let's start with this one. This girl takes no prisoners.
Wow.
She gives no quarters, Santa. Fuck you and your shitty presents.
Holy shit.
Just going to town, and she's got a helmet on for safety.
Just in case Santa gets
That's
frisky.
right. And he keeps trying to give her the business, and she's just not having
Got a
it.
nice hook, man. Bam, bam.
Yeah, she's throwing bombs, man. Good twist.
I
Good
love it.
turn. And then, see what this one is. Oh, I need volume for this one. We got I have to click on some shit here. Yeah.
This Matt Hughes.
No. Oof!
Whoa.
And mind you, this guy's got some kind of tallywhacker in his hand. The guy that threatens his kneecaps.
Do you want to lose your fucking kneecap?
Oof!
Damn, dude.
And
He got tweaked up pretty good.
yeah, the guy.
What's the backstory? Do we know?
I don't know. Gust of Wind on Reddit said his thought of what was said there. He says, "Punch me in the jaw once for yes, twice for no."
Okay.
It's like, oh my god. Okay. I don't know. The form was good on the strikes, but there was a lot of problems with his offense. He had wrist control on the hand that didn't have a weapon, and then he turned away, which is a big problem. If someone's got a weapon, don't fucking turn your back. Frame them out and
He was trying to distract them. You know, pretend.
I want to be like this. Like, if you have that weapon, I'm gonna be here
okay.
just in case this is coming down. I'm blocking that, but
Okay.
like, I'm gonna be like, hey man, take it easy so this can
Yeah.
go up. But he never turn away, never turn
It was
away.
a distraction thing. He was like trying to.
Second jive him, like,
yeah, he's like,
hey man, what's that?
what? Yeah. That was a good one too.
Yeah.
Served it up.
I got. Put down.
All right.
We'll be back.
In a week.
Yep.
Ish. That's been this week's edition of MMA Nuts. You guys have a safe New Year. Don't get too crazy. Stay behind. Stay on this side of the bars, not the other side,
Right.
like the metal bars. Yeah. 2020.
Yeah. Thanks for playing.